We're back with a look at what happens when someone gives an anonymous tip. Timothy Smart went missing in Brunswick County in 1995. For more than 20 years, no one knew what happened to him. Until 2018, when my unsolved case aired, the SBI received a tip. A year later, police made an arrest. 2 months later, they find Smart's body. And then in November of 2021, a man pleads guilty for his death. Case solved.
Was a very happy human being. He was very positive. He didn't deserve what happened to him.
Timothy Smart grew up in California, but in 1995 he went missing in Boiling Spring Lakes. For years, it weighed on his family.
There isn't a Thanksgiving that doesn't go by that I don't remember that we spent it with Tim, and that was the last Thanksgiving we got.
Smart's stepmom, Jeanette Smart, says it's been really hard for her and Smart's dad.
It has affected him so much he can't even talk about it.
Jeanette and a very close family friend, Juanita Verdeen, say it was extremely hard for Smart's mom, Gail. So much so that they believe she died of a broken heart in 2016.
Tim was her only child.
My opinion was her worry, her fretting, her not knowing where her son was, bore on her heart till she just gave out.
And for almost 25 years, Smart's case remained unsolved until 2019.
Every once in a while, the press plays an indispensable role in not only reporting the news, but help us to solve cases. In this particular matter, investigative journalism, coupled with the follow-up work by very seasoned detectives, helped crack a cold case.
After our unsolved piece aired, District Attorney John David says they got a tip.
Someone had the courage to call in and share information which literally broke this case wide open.
David says that led to a series of interviews among a group of friends from 1995. And in July of 2019, investigators arrested Brian O'Daniels. 2 months later, they found Smart's remains buried in a shallow grave in the woods. 2 years later, O'Daniels pleaded guilty to second-degree murder, with Smart's family watching over video conference.
It's bittersweet. It revives a lot of emotions.
And while it may be closure, Jeanette says it doesn't feel like justice for anyone.
We'll never get Tim back. Mr. O'Daniels is not going to get his life back as to what it could have been. But when you're young and you make bad choices, you have to pay for them.
It's not easy, but Jeanette is hoping, at least, that Tim and Gail are somewhere watching.
I prayed to them last night, just asked them to give us support to get through it, and hopefully that they knew we made it. We finally got there.
O'Daniels was sentenced to a minimum of 14 years in prison and a maximum of 18 years. I started my Unsolved series in 2017, covering more than 40 unsolved cases, but we can't show you all of those cases right now. To see all of those cases and more information on the ones you just saw, head to our website at WWAY TV3.com. Thanks for joining us. Good night.